You and I have a moment to ask one another a question. Each of you will have 1 minute to respond. Ms. Bird, first your question for Mr. Rutinel.
Great. So, Manny, I have a question for you. It has been reported recently that you have been taking significant positions on issues that are very relevant in this campaign on like healthcare, fracking, student debt, and now Medicaid. So your position changes depending upon which room you are in. You tell one group of people one thing, and you tell another group of people another thing. I'm wondering how you square that, and how can voters trust you when we know you might be saying different things to different people depending on who your audience is? Help us understand. How can voters trust you?
You know, I've always been consistent in my fight for working people. This is not theoretical for me. This is deeply personal. We need folks who understand the struggles of working families. That's why I'm endorsed by the largest unions in the state, including teachers, service workers, farm workers, food workers, folks who understand the struggle of living paycheck to paycheck. It's the same struggle that I've had to live with. I remember when my mom came into the house when I was a young teen. She opened up an envelope, she read what was inside, ran to her room and started crying because she just found out that the bank was foreclosing on our home. We need actionable results. We need folks who have the track record to stand up to Donald Trump and lower costs for working families. I'm very proud of the 400 laws that I've co-sponsored to lower costs and fight back against the Trump administration. That is what I will always do when I'm in Congress.
Mr. Rutinel, thank you. Your opportunity to ask Ms. Bird a question.
Well, Shannon, I'm sure you know that the Voting Rights Act has been gutted. And as a result of that, Latino people across this country are losing voting rights, and so are the elected officials that represent them. They're being stripped of their seats through redistricting. Why is it that in a state like this, a state of 25% Latinos, in a district like this, 40% of the folks in this district are Latino, why is it that you don't think that Colorado deserves a Latino member of Congress?
I am pleased to say that I have already represented Latino families and have been honored and privileged to do so in my time as a state representative. And that is why I have made outreach to Latino communities and every voter in this district a key priority, because at the end of the day, this district needs a representative who is effective and doesn't vote to cut Medicaid and doesn't vote to tax their families' overtime pay, but somebody who actually shows up and delivers. And this is the work I am excited to do for every member of Colorado's 8th Congressional District. We need a fighter, somebody who actually knows how to deliver real results. My track record in Colorado's capital demonstrates I know how to do just that, from funding our public schools to standing up to big health insurance companies to make sure we're bringing down the cost of healthcare, and to expanding Colorado's investment in affordable housing. This is a track record that has benefited everybody in Colorado's 8th, and one I intend to bring to Congress.
Ms. Bird, thank you.